everybody, Felicia Searcy here. It is my joy to be here sharing this life-transforming information with you in order to help you live the life that you love living. It is my joy to be your partner in believing. Your dream is my passion. Today, I want to share a tool with you that was taught to me by my teacher, Mary Morrissey. The power of 3 simple words to truly transform your life if understood and applied correctly and consistently. The 3 magic words are up until now. Up until now. Let me share an example of how to use these words. I had the honor of having a conversation with one of my coaching clients last evening in my group coaching program, Life Mastery. And she was sharing some awarenesses that she's had about old patterns that have kept her stuck. And the way she was describing them, she was living it in that moment. Now, those of you who have listened to what I've taught over the past several videos, that you understand that we are powerful beings, that we have the capacity to create anything that we desire, that our thinking capacity is our creative capacity. There is this invisible substance that is always responsive to what we predominantly think, the signals that we predominantly broadcast, and that we literally have an energetic signature that this invisible stuff, this invisible substance responds to. And so as she was explaining it, you could feel energetically, and she talked about how she felt like that no matter what she did, it wasn't good enough, and how this has always been a pattern. And the way she was explaining it, and the intensity of her voice, I asked her, are you feeling that right now? And she said yes. And I said, this is the perfect time to do what's called a pattern interrupt. You want to notice when you are living that same thought pattern, when you are generating, because we generate our feelings, that when we have the same feeling pattern going on in our system, you want to notice that, because in that moment, effectively, even though we're talking about this is what I used to do, we're talking about a story. In that moment, this is what we are telling the universe, that this is what we want. This is what we're telling the universe. This is what we expect. And so as her coach, I had permission to help her understand what's called a pattern interrupt. So I said, let's push the pause button on this and just notice what you're feeling right now. And is this the feeling tone that you want to broadcast out to the universe? And her answer, of course, was no. So I said, okay, so before there was a period when you had certain thoughts along these lines, that you had a belief. And here's where the magic phrase comes in, these 3 magic words. But up until now, this is what I did before. And now, and even as I'm describing what happened before, I describe it from the awareness of who I am in my dream, the man or the woman living my dream life. So I'm disconnected from the emotional charge around it. I'm able to describe it neutrally, literally, as if it happened to somebody else. And up until now, this is the way it was. And now you want to ground in a new pattern. But now I have complete confidence in myself. I live in a universe that is absolutely conspiring and orchestrating for my success. And I am worthy of all good things just because I'm here. So pay attention to this week when you hear yourself relaying a story that you were either involved with, a story that you were involved in, and the way you interacted in that story, who you were. Listen to the way you describe yourself. And if it's not a pattern that you want to continue, I'm going to encourage you to notice it. Do the pattern interrupt. You want to stop it right then. You want to stop the energetic broadcast right then. And you do it with these 3 magical words. Up until now, this is what I used to do. And now, and in this moment, you make a decision for who you know you want to be and who you know you are capable of being. You put it on, you imagine it, you feel it, you claim it, you think of an action to ground it, because you want to really ground it in your system, and you declare, this is who I am now. This is who I used to be up until now. Now, this is who I am. And as you do that, as we consistently do that, this is how we now broadcast a new signal to the universe of what we expect and what we're giving agreement to, what we're saying yes to. All right, everybody, I'd love to hear how this goes for you. Share it in the comment section below the videos. Post them on my, post your comments on my Facebook. And absolutely, if this serves, share this. What an incredible world we would create if everybody could recognize when we're in an old story that no longer serves us, and we're able to declare with conviction and confidence, that's how it used to be up until now, and now I claim this. God bless everybody. It is my joy to be your partner in believing. Remember, your dream is my passion. My name is Felicia Searcy. God bless.